Hi everyone, and welcome to a What Am I Reading video where I'm going to be talking to you about 4 books that I've read recently. Before I go on to the first book, do hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel. I post every Wednesday and Sunday, although it will change to Sunday once I go back to third year of uni. It still seems weird saying that. So yeah, let's start with the first book, which is The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which was in my previous book as the one that I was reading. So I finished it. Basically. I think I was about halfway, probably not even, but yeah, I really enjoyed this book. So good. I'm not going to go into it too much, and I'm not going to read the blurb because my window's open as well, that's why you can hear everything. But I won't go into too much detail of this book, other than it's a great coming of age book. Like, you can relate to it because obviously he's got a very personal story. If you've read it, you'll understand, and you know, you might have experienced similar things to him, but there are some things in the book that you will relate to a lot because, you know, it's him in high school trying to fit in, finding himself, like who he is, and yeah, it's really good, written in diary form, and I really enjoyed it. And it made me watch the movie actually after, which I enjoy as well. But yeah, this is really good, so I'm going to go on to the next one, which I'll hopefully talk about more. Next is Big Little Lies by Leanne Moriarty, and I absolutely loved this book. I read, what was the other one? There is another one, where is it? The Husband's Secret by her, which I really enjoyed, so I was like, oh, I need to get another one of her books because they're really good. This one, I think I enjoyed more, I don't know why. I think maybe they're equally, it's just because I, again, read something similar to that writing, but I really enjoyed it, so I'm going to read the blurb. I think I already read the blurb to you, but let me tell you a bit about it. So the beginning of the story starts at the end with one chapter just from an outsider of the, like an outside character, one that isn't really featured in the book, only like maybe mentioned a few times. So you kind of get to see, like get to feel what is going on and why, like what is the big moment of this book. And then it goes back to a few months after chapter 2. It says 6 months before the trivia night, and the trivia night is what is the first chapter is about. And then obviously it goes back 6 months before, and you get to meet these 3 women who are all linked because they bring their children to the same school, and one's a single mother, one's like an uneasy relationship, one's really happily married, you know, there's different families, and you'll see how they link and form friendships and secrets and stuff like that. And it was really nicely written, because in each chapter it gives clues along the way as to like what the big thing at the trivia night is. I hope you're understanding, and I hope I'm selling this book right, but it is really good, and definitely I'm going to read this again maybe in half a year or something, just to see if I can pick out any more clues along the way, because she does them really discreetly. And you know, you start picturing ideas in your head, and then you get to the end, you're like, what? So yeah, this was a nice read. They're also filming a TV programme about this. I think it's coming out next year, and it has Nicole Kidman and Reese Witherspoon in it as 2 of the 3 women, the main women. So I'm really looking forward to that, because that'll be really cool to see. But yeah, read the book first, I think. I don't know. Do you want to give it away and watch it first? But yeah, do read the book, pick it up, it's so good. Next book is by Giovanna Fletcher, You're the One That I Want. And this is a really cute read. So it follows 3 best friends. One of them is female and 2 of them are male, and you know, over time likes and crushes are made. One of them liked her from the very first moment they met, but obviously didn't say anything. Then the other one realised he liked her as well, and I'm not going to say too much. I'll read you the blurb so you get to know what it's about. Maddie, dressed in white, stands at the back of the church. At the end of the aisle is Rob, the man she's about to marry. Next to Rob is Ben, best man and the best friend any 2 people ever had. And that's the problem. Because if it wasn't Rob waiting for her at the altar, there's a strong chance it would have been Ben. Loyal and sensitive, Ben has always kept his feelings to himself, but if he turned round and told Maddie she was making a mistake, would she listen? And would he be right? Best friends since childhood, Maddie, Ben and Rob thought their bond was unbreakable. But love changes everything. Maddie has a choice to make, but will she choose wisely? Her heart and the hearts of the two best men she knows depend on it. So, yeah, that kind of explains it. So you know that she's getting married to Rob, and Ben, the other best friend, you know that he kind of likes her. And each of the main chapters, so each of the chapters, they're written in either Maddie or Ben, and then there's little bits and pieces. They don't say they're from Rob, but they are from Rob, I think. I'm getting, oh yeah, like this. Oh, where'd it go? So this would be the main chapter writing, and this would be Rob speaking. And I think it's meant to be him speaking at the wedding, which is really, really cool. I think I got that after. I'm not sure if it is, but that's what I felt like from it. And yeah, so I fell more for Ben's character and felt sorry for him. But you do feel sorry for Maddie as well, because she didn't know how Ben felt. And I don't want to say too much, because obviously if you want to read it, then do read it. But it is a nice romantic, like, oh, who do I like more kind of thing. Yeah, and you kind of question yourself, like, what would you do in that situation? Well, I did anyway. And some things you agree with, some things you don't, but obviously that's the character. So yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a nice, pleasant read. I think I read it in like 2 days. Oops. On to the last book, one that I'm reading at the moment, and I'm on page 79. I bought this. See, that's the thing, once I get back from holiday I stop reading, which I don't want to happen, but I've read this a bit, but this one's called Happy Birthday by Danielle Steele, and it looks like this, and I bought it at just before we went in the Eurostar, so, you know, wanted to read something because I finished those books. But so far I am enjoying this book, and it's 3 main characters, April, Wyatt, Valerie and Jack Adams. They all share the same birthday, and it moves on from that day, I think it has. I can't remember now. It does. But yeah, it's really cool. I obviously haven't got to the stage where maybe something happens. I'm still kind of learning what the characters are like, what they do, how they answer someone. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it, so let me read you the blurb. Time to blow out the candles, say goodbye to the past and make a wish for the future. For April Wyatt, turning 30 is not what she had expected. She's single with no interest in changing that in the foreseeable future. Her popular, successful restaurant in downtown New York, where she is a chef and owner, consumes every ounce of her passion, attention and energy. Ready or not though, April's life is about to change in a... what is this word? In a... discovery on the morning of her milestone birthday. April's mother, Valerie, is a popular TV personality and the queen of gracious living. Since her divorce long ago, she has worked tirelessly to reach the pinnacle of her career and to create a camera-ready life in her Fifth Avenue penthouse. But she's having trouble equating her age with how she feels, and all the hours with her personal trainer and careful work of top hairdressers and her natural good looks can't hide the fact that she is turning 60, and the whole world discovers it on her birthday. It is also Jack Adams' birthday, the most charismatic sports personality on TV, a man who has his pick of desirable young women, but he fears his age may finally be catching up with him when he wakes up on his 50th birthday needing an emergency visit to the chiropractor. A terrifying act of violence, an out-of-blue blessing, two very unlikely love affairs soon turn lives inside out and upside down. As these 3 very different people celebrate their birthdays, they discover that life itself is a celebration and that its greatest gifts are always a surprise. So I just thought it would be a nice kind of read. I kind of want to read another thriller again. I'm looking at my night school books. I feel like I need to read them again because I haven't picked them up in quite a few times, so I might do that. But yeah, hopefully I finish this book soon so I can let you know what it's like. I'm gonna guess it's the typical, you know, the unexpected characters get together and everyone's like, ah, and then something bad happens, and, you know, it's just a nice, easy read. But there you have it. I hope you did enjoy it and you'll pick up these books, especially Big Little Lies. I think I'm going to save that for this video. Do pick up that book because it is really good. I mean, I enjoyed it. It's, you know, it's mystery, it keeps you on your toes, you have to keep guessing like what the outcome will be, and then when it tells you, it will shock you. Trust me. So, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, do give it a thumbs up and write down below any books you want me to read or think that I'll be interested in, and I'll see if I buy them and read them. And yeah, I guess that's it. Also, if you do have any questions, I am planning on doing a Q&A in a few weeks' time, so any of your questions down below, or tweet me at Ask JL Glatzy, I think. Should we put that? I don't know. I'll put it in the description below, whatever I choose. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time for another video. Bye!